AskReddit by Imaginary I 3804. What's so popular from the last decade but is now obsolete? Pedometers were pretty popular before watches started tracking your steps. I always had my Beckon Heart Gold pedometer on me. Guitar Hero Rock Band. It was the most popular gaming thing to have last decade and now it's pretty much gone away. For those unaware, the creator of Rock Band, Harmonix, has effectively added the game as a mode in Fortnite Festival Dart. There isn't support for the instrument controllers yet, but that's been in music, as a priority by the studio head. Saw a tap out bro last week and couldn't tell if it was serious or not. Miniclip. Flash as a whole sadly. Vine. Roadwork ahead. Farmville. The same can be said for a lot of Facebook games from the 2000s. I also liked Cafe World, sadly gone, and Yoville. It still exists as Ya World, but I don't think it's as popular as it was back then. They were released at a great time, when virtual world games were really taking off. BuzzFeed. Man, has BuzzFeed really gone downhill? The early posts and axing of the actual news section and treating their talented staff like shit that they all walked away. Portable sat-nav units. I remember how convenient and awesome these were when they came out. You could actually get live instructions rather than printing instructions off of MapQuest or something. Then one day I got a smartphone that could do it and we never needed a standalone unit again. Online video content without ads or commercials. Same thing with mobile game apps. Let us all be aware this means 2010 to 2019. It can also mean 2013 to 2023. Gruppen. Gruppen is weird because I think the change in popularity wasn't from the users but from the businesses. General consensus was that having a Gruppen only gave you a one-time boost in sales as everyone used their Gruppen, but that didn't result in those people becoming regular customers. Silly bands, nothing like covering your arms in them just to lose them all later. I've never lost my arms. Programs you could buy in a store. You paid once and you owned the program. And when it required an update, it would do it without a subscription charge. We live now in an era where we are being constantly ripped off. NFTs were the cherry on the cake to understand where society is and where is going. Relatedly, calling one unit of computer software a program, instead of an app. Though that might have already been unpopular by a decade ago. DVDs. It auto-corrected to ads and I lost that in the last 10 years too. I find my old DVDs are more useful now that there are many streaming services. I've watched with my son recently Avatar 1, Deadpool, Lord of the Rings, Spider-Man and Harry Potter. Not sure how much money and time I would have spent finding the correct random streaming service for each film, since some of them seem to move around. Easier just to pop it into the DVD player. Those GPS you'd stick on your windshield. I still use mine and was at the same time. I'm afraid of losing access to the phone and being lost on my road trips. Affordable streaming services without ads. I wanna use this as an opportunity to point out that when QR codes came out they were a fad for a minute, then quickly became seen as a corny clunky piece of gratuitous technology. For a while you had to download a separate app to read them, and when the novelty wore off people scoffed at them. That was in like 2013. Then when COVID came along and people got rid of paper menus at restaurants and all that, the QR code came back in full force. It's everywhere now. As it should be. It's a brilliant piece of tech. Being able to read them with your camera was a game changer. Those single ear Bluetooth headset that had the arm that wrapped to the cheek. Just a second. On a call, every douche bag a decade ago. hair feathers. And if I can't make it to the $K$ha concert, I'll just die. She's my idol. No one remembers hoverboards? Half a decade ago it seemed like everyone had one. Now I haven't seen one in years. They had the damn things at the company that I worked for that also had 250 plus dogs in the office on any given day. The CEO would run around on a hoverboard and it scared the shit out of lots of the dogs, and then they'd start barking and start a symphony of barking dogs. The dogs were heaven. The hoverboards were bullshit. Filming videos on your phone horizontally. I'm waiting on the first vertical TV because that's how stupid we are doing this. Vine. The TikTok before TikTok. Fidget spinners. I have one at my desk and whenever my mind wanders, I start to play with it. Game of Thrones. The first 4-5 seasons were so damn good. It's a shame what happened when they ran out of source material and then tried to rush the plot of the final 2 seasons. Domo.